Hello everyone and welcome to my coloring corner. Today is Sunday and it's my first day back after being away for a week. So I have lots to talk about. We are going to color. I'm just going to get through a few things first. Hello Julia, missed you too. Hello Dawn. Hello Noelle. Hello Sue. Hello everybody out there in Lurker Land. I appreciate you all being here. So the first thing I'm going to do is tell you which page we're going to color. We're going to color this one, which is the Air Realm um, Tanya. Tanya. I'm not sure how to say her name, but it is the Air Realm Fantasy 1 is the book it comes from. So we're going to color this one today. The ones we have colored is this one here, which is Color My Dreams Xmas 2, the snow landscape. And we did color that one. This one here is the Snow Queen. And this one here comes out of Color My Dreams Faces 1. And this one comes out of Color My Dreams 2. So I did get that one done while I was away. So those are the 4 I've gotten done. That's all I've gotten done. I got 4 done this month. Hopefully we'll get 5. Today's giveaway is going to be Color My Dreams Fantasy Water Realm 1. So I'm going to give away the entire book. Okay, we're going to do 2 giveaways, and it's going to be for the whole book. And this is great because we're coming up to Mermaid, and you'll be able to do a lot of these mermaids and underwater things for Mermaid. So I just got back from Wisconsin yesterday, and I will say the weather out there is completely different, and my lips are very dry. I woke up this morning with a very dry sinuses and very dry lips. So that is the book that is going to be today's giveaway. All right, and let me know if I'm talking too fast because my brain is running 6 miles a minute. So let me know if I'm going too fast. I'm going to actually zoom you in because you don't need to be out that far. All right, so things that came in just before I left, one of which we're going to use for our page today. So as you guys know, I bought that really large box of Queemy Art gel pens, this one, all right, which is the 252 pens. And I was a little concerned that it was a duplicate of the Languau, because they say Languau on them. Now I also got this box, finally came in, of the Languau colored pens 99 set. So I'm going to do a bit of a comparison here. So we're going to take one of these. So this one is HN901. And there is an HN901 in here as well. I think it's this one. Yeah. So they are identical. So it's definitely the same pen, the same maker, that sort of thing. So I have 99 replacements for the 230 set that I have. So they did come in. I did buy them. And yes, they are the same as this really big set. Oh, so the big set you can buy on Amazon for $100. The smaller set you can buy on the the ones that are listed as Langwao or Langwan or whatever. You can buy on Amazon or Temu, that sort of thing. The difference between them is, of course, the big ones come in that big bag, and they are, separated with heavy plastic separation. These ones come in a stack of plastic layers. But yes, they are the same pen. All right. So that was one of the things that came in. Another thing that came in, and I'm going to turn this around so you can see them a little bit better, and I'm going to zoom in, are bookmarks. For all my bookie people out there, I'm going to take this one out. These have been on my coupons for a few months, and I just couldn't resist them anymore. So it's a really nice bookmark, metal with painting on it. And the painting, this one here is a Monet. I thought they were really cute. And there's like 8 of them in the pack. And they're not heavy, but they're heavy enough that, they're definitely not going to fall out. They're not going to be not noticeable in your book. These ones here are all Van Gogh. So we've got the sunflowers, the iris, can't remember the name of this one. There's Starry Night too, but Bob stole that one. But these ones are all Van Gogh. So it was mostly Van Gogh, and one Monet in this set. But I thought they were really cool. For all of the bookie people out there, I thought you'd enjoy seeing them. So I'm going to talk about a little bit about next month. I'm starting to pack for the move, and for the next few months of streaming stuff, I'm not going to have my books or my pencils. I'm going to actually only keep out a certain number of pencils, and I'm going to work from PDFs. Hello, Yana. It was a trip. I won't say it was productive. We looked at quite a few houses. We did not find one that we wanted to make an offer on, but we did look at quite a few houses. But next month, we're going to be working from a PDF from one of my favorite PDFs. And for the rest of the time that I live in Oregon, we'll be working from PDF files. So, and I have a lot of them, so I'm not worried about running out of content and that sort of thing. So, but all of those favorite artists that I have in books, we will not be coloring. So it'll be a little bit more difficult to locate things for the wheel of color prompts, but it shouldn't be too hard. I should be able to do that without any problems. All right, so one other thing that I got in last week before I left, and as you all know, 4Candies came out with those mechanical pencils that I really love. So I saw these, and I'm going to zoom out because you don't need to be that close for it. I saw these. It comes in this case, and actually, I'm really impressed by the coloring book that it comes with. So as you all know, the coloring books that usually come with colored pencils, adult colored pencils, is usually very um, cheap is the best word. This one is not, and I'm really impressed by it. It comes with a heavy-duty sketchbook. This is 130 GSM sketchbook. It's got a really good, strong backer so that when you are sketching, it doesn't bend. So that's good. And it comes with this coloring book, and the coloring book is 120 GSM, and it's all florals. Which is really cool. But the paper in it is really nice. I think I have 2 pages there. Yeah, I do. I almost missed the lilacs. Yeah, very pretty pages. And like I said, the paper is really, really nice. Nice and thick. Good colored pencil paper. And it's got a lot of pictures in it. I was always really impressed with the 4Candies mechanical pencils. They work really well. So when I saw these ones come onto my coupons, I thought, well, for 30% off, I might as well give them a try. So, of course, they came in while I was packing and getting ready to leave for Wisconsin, so I quickly did a swatch of them and tested them out. I will say the swatch chart that comes with it has that plasticky coating on it, so I don't think it gives them a really good um, impression on the actual colors that come down from it. I haven't done a full review video of it, but I will get that done sometime this week. I've got so many review videos to do and no time to do them in. So yeah, I was really, really impressed with this coloring book. For something that comes with a set of pencils for, I think it was $26, impressed me. All right, so the colors for this set go in are quite nice. It's 120 pencils, and even on the plasticized cardstock that they send for your swatch chart, the colors are very pretty. So it's going to give me a really good amount of color to do this page. So we're going to use these for this page. The case it comes in is really good. It's a butterfly case, so it moves out like this. The one thing I like is this part here is a clear plastic. So even when your case is open, you can see through here the colors of the pencils on the other side. So you're not always going back and forth going, oh, I need a color, that color, and I don't know where it is, and that sort of thing. You're going to be able to find those colors. They do resemble another set of pencils that I have. I have not verified yet, so I will go through those pencils and verify if they're the same. If they are, great. If not, that's great too. But the set that I think that they resemble is a set that I could only get outside of the US. So if it is, then it's more available to people here in the US, which is fantastic. They are numbered, and on the swatch card, they are named. On the pencils, they are not named, but they are numbered. All right, so those are all the announcements. I've wasted 20 minutes on those, so we're going to get started coloring here. All right. So how was everybody's week? How many of you had missed me? We're going to get started on her face. Yeah. All right. I want a little bit of warm ceramic brown. 202. Aw, well, thank you. I'm glad you missed me. Sometimes I don't miss me, so another thing that I noticed between here and Wisconsin is the temperature difference. Here, when it's 21 degrees, you don't dare go outside without a heavy coat on. You just don't do it. There, I went out in 21-degree temperatures with my sweater on and it wasn't cold. So I was like, okay. Hello, Angela. Oh, I'm sorry, Julia. Probably for the next 3 months, I will try to stick to my schedule, but it may be sporadic that I end up having to take some time off because I've got to start getting this house ready to sell. So right now I'm going through and decluttering, trying to get the house ready to sell. Yeah, dry cold versus wet cold, exactly. It was like, oh my gosh. However, I do have very, very badly chapped lips. So this color that I'm using is warm ceramic brown. And I'm using the brown in here for the shadows. I'll come in and it will get toned down quite a bit with the peachy tones, but I want it to have a bit of that. Instead of a gray color, I want it to have a bit of a brown color. Oh, I am so sorry to hear that your aunt passed away. It's not good when, it's always sad when we lose family, especially if you were close. Hello, Carol. Welcome, welcome. Yep. Yeah, I've got to get it cleaned up so that we can start taking pictures and doing things for the sale of the house. But it's a lot of work. I'm even actually considering taking some time off work to do it, but not yet. Angela, anytime you want to come up and help me declutter, that would be awesome. Help me pack up this craft room. I am amazed at how much stuff I can put in a very small room. I packed up our master bathroom, and like 4.5 boxes later, I finally got the master bathroom packed up, except for the stuff that we use every day. And the master bathroom is much smaller than this one. Oh yeah, make sure that it's something that you have the ability to do or time to do. You're always welcome to come down and help if you want to. I always appreciate the help, so anytime you want to come down. We will probably be here for about another 3 months. One of the houses that we were looking at, that we are deciding on, it's just a little high in our budget, so we're checking to see what we can do for the budget itself. It won't be ready until the end of June, so check and see if you are in live chat. Not yet. We went and looked at a bunch of houses, so we have not put an offer in on any house. We're not going to until after we get this one on the market because our financing is contingent on getting this one sold. So the great thing is I looked at the market value for this house and it has gone up a little bit. So maybe we'll, because the houses in Wisconsin are much more expensive than they are here. Yeah, check and see if you're in top chat because that can happen sometimes, especially on your tablet. Awesome. Awesome. I'm glad you found it and fixed it. Okay. All right, now we're going to come down with a little bit of a lighter color. I'm going to use caramel, which is 7572. This one. Yeah, here it's I don't know what it is here. My weather app got turned off while we were away, I think. It's fairly warm here. The rain hasn't started yet, but it's supposed to rain today. one thing that we have noticed with the builders for new houses out there is they don't, for some reason, don't build the basement and it won't add it to the build. You have to hire somebody else for the basement to complete a basement. So that's another thing that we're struggling with a new build. 88 there, Noel? What the heck? What the heck? Is it summer there already? What is going on? That is warm. That is too warm. Yes. It's nice to have one. We found a couple of houses that had them finished, but they're older houses that, you know, people want to sell quickly, and we just aren't in the position to put an offer on a house when we haven't even listed this one yet, especially at the price points that they want. They're a little high. We can't just buy it outright and carry it. All right, now I'm going to come in with the orangey colors. So we're going to start with deep skin. It should, yeah. Unfortunately, I'm dreading that it goes really quickly because I'm not sure. You know, that's the thing about moving is, especially moving across the country, is we got to get all the movers set up. We've got to get the house sold. We got to get a new house bought. You know, those things are all more difficult to work through. But we'll get it figured out. I think this house will sell quite quickly, especially if we put it on the market at the right time. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Alex's went very quickly. Alex's was on the market for less than a week, I think. Yeah. Well, it's a three bed, well, four bedroom, but one is a smaller bedroom, so it's better to use it as an office, especially with the built-ins that we've put in there. But even three bedrooms in an office is something a lot of people want, so yeah, by September. We want to be moved hopefully by the start of the summer, just to avoid traveling across the country in that summer heat and the winter cold. You got to time it just right. I'll just be glad when it's over and it's done. I can decorate the new house. It'll sell off. I don't know what the market is out there. The great thing where I live now is it's a small town and it's slowly starting to build. So it's becoming a seller's market. So things don't stay on the market here very long. Okay. Then this one. Oh, let's do a little bit of medium skin and then light skin and then skin. Yeah, exactly. Summer is always it's always good to do it in the spring, early summer so that they can get used to the neighborhood, get used to the kids in the neighborhood, things like that, especially around school time. Now, with the tears down her face, I'm not going to do a lot of the skin tone under it, but I still want to have that skin tone under it. We're going to do it lighter skin tone, but we still want to have some of that skin tone under it. Nice. I got home a little bit too late last night to go through and watch the video Shannon put out on the new wheel of color choices prompts. So I'll do that tonight after I've done laundry and finished packing the bathroom. Hello, Shannon. Get away from Memphis? Oh, okay, Julia. Yeah, we're she's moving with other people, so Bartlett. Bartlett is nice and safe. Okay, good. Well, as long as you're safe there, that's all that matters. From what we can see in the information for the townships that we were looking in, the one that we're most likely going to live in is nice and safe. It's a smaller town. Well, a lot of the towns out there are a lot smaller. They're like a little bit bigger than the town here, but so the place that we've tried to narrow it down to is within 15-20 minutes of Bob's office, which would have us out in Economowalk, which I think the houses out there might be where we end up settling for, or are the best options suited to our lifestyle type thing. But it has at least some amenities. It has a good shopping area, that sort of thing. My biggest fear in life is getting stuck in a snowstorm without anything at the house. I don't have great memories of heavy snows. And I haven't had to deal with it for, most of my adult life, so it's an unknown to me and I panic with unknowns a little bit. Just a little bit. There is a Sam's Club out there and they are putting in a brand new Costco. Like they were building it while we were there. And I've never been to Sam's Club, so we might have to get a membership just so I can see what it's like. Now I'm using Light Skim, which is FC 162. just building those layers up. Yeah, and that's what Bob was saying too, is they're pretty good on getting snow removed, and everything has is salted like all winter long, which makes me worry about the car, but that's a whole nother worry. So many different things that you have to get used to and figure out, and it'll be fine. It's fine. Everything's going to be fine. Sorry, I was off screen. Oh, great. That'd be cool if they just let me walk around and check it out. I don't really want to buy a membership if I can just walk around and look and see what the difference is between it and Costco. I'm already a member for Costco, so. And the houses that we've looked at have really good pantries. So, yeah, they have nice craft things there. Oh, that's cool. I'll have to next time when we're moved and I have time to explore those kinds of things. It'll be great to start exploring it. Okay, I'm going to zoom out because obviously I'm zoomed in way too far. There, that's better. Oh no, monkey. I'm sorry he did that. I hope he's okay. Of course. All right, Sue, have a good trip home. I will be here for another hour and 10 minutes. Unless this headache doesn't go away. All right. Hello, Mona. Welcome, welcome. Now I'm using a skin which is 4030. This is the lightest color, so I'm going to come through and I'm going to seal everything with it. Put a little bit more pressure on things. Well, that's good. I'm glad that marmalade's there. Marmalade. I love that name for that cat. Oh dear. And he chased Marmalade away? Well, I hope the other kitty's okay too. Oh, it is Marmalade. Okay. Oh, poor Marmalade. I thought you meant that they had another one. You had another one plus Marmalade. Now that I'm home, I've got to go back through and watch all the streams that I've missed. I got home and turned on my computer and got like hundreds of notifications. It's like, wow, you guys have been busy. Well, you are the one that takes care of them, so word gets out, I'm just saying. I swear they all talk and go, yeah, she takes care of us, so. Hello, Wilcox. Welcome, welcome. That lady's lovely. She takes care of us. We like her. Oh, the poor baby. Well, I'm glad he got to you so that you could help. Was he just sick or did he get into a fight? Hello, Kim. I'm sorry I missed you coming in. So in 5 more minutes, we're going to do our first giveaway. Oh, bad infection. Well, I'm glad that he had you to go to. The one thing that I noticed a lot of in Wisconsin is there are a lot of deer out there. Oh, poor baby. Because we are doing Monja March. So we're celebrating Monja Gates and we are doing a giveaway of her work so that more people can enjoy her wonderful drawings. If you type in exclamation point Monja, it will give you her Etsy account so you can check out her work. I do believe she still has a sale going on her Etsy account. So might be exclamation Monja Gates, but no, I'm pretty sure it's exclamation Monja. There we go. Thank you, Shannon. Thank you, Angela. It was a valid effort. It's just hard to spell her name sometimes. I used to get it wrong all the time. She used to correct me constantly. You had Tanya on the brain. Well, it's a good thing. It's a good person to have on the brain. Tanya's a great person to have on the brain. Shannon, were you lurking at the start of the stream? All right. Well, I'm always in the corner, so. Okay, so you missed the first 20 minutes. So you missed the bookmarks, and you missed the fact that the Langu pens that I bought, the 99 set, are identical to the Quimmy Art pens. So, just so you know, they are identical, numbers, colors, everything. So, all right. Let's see. Trying to think of the color for her eyes. I think I want to go with deep ochre first. Yeah. The price on the large set of the Queemy Art are, it was used to be 89, now it's 99 for the 250 some odd set. The Langu 99 were 40, so more than likely it's cheaper to get the Queemy Arts. And I got some bookmarks. Shannon, do you want to see them? Yeah, it's Q-I-M-I-A-R-T. Queemy Art. I thought of you and Alex while I was buying them. All right. We're going to take a second and we're going to look at bookmarks. Yeah, if you type in the Languau, it will come up. So this one is a Van Gogh. And they're a metal bookmark with painting. This is a Van Gogh. You bought a bunch of acrylic markers while I was gone? Is that to do those paint by number books? I got them off of Amazon. Hold on a second. I'll see if my coupon is still active. Because I've been away, I haven't done any coupons. So give me a quick second. I'll see if the coupon's still active. Because it was like $4. Uh, 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 uh. There they are. So you get 40% off. Yeah, it comes out to like $4. So now go back here. And they have all different ones. I'm just going to post it here. And this one here is a Monet. Claude Monet. And this one here, I thought of you. the sunflowers. So yeah, really good bookmarks. They've got a good tassel on them. So they've all got tassels. So yeah. Yeah, I think they're all so pretty. And there's also Starry Night, which is one that Bob stole. So I posted the link for them. There's a coupon for 40% off, which takes it to like $5 for all 8. All right, while I'm doing her eyes, we're going to do a giveaway. What we're giving away, because it's the last giveaway for Monja March, is her Color My Dreams Fantasy Water Realm 1 book. So it's the entire book. It'll get you ready for um, mermaid. So there's some mermaids in there, some underwater stuff, that sort of thing. And I'm going to give away the whole book. So we're going to do 2 of those giveaways. The first one is going to commence now. So we're going to need to bring up random number generator. And we're going to have you guys put in a number between 1 and 50. The closest to the number without going over will be the winner. And of course, if you already see your number in there, or you put in a number exactly at the same time as somebody else, the person that got that number in first will win. You'll need to put in a new number. So I'm going to say go, go, go. Get your numbers in from 1 through 50. I'm going to use chestnut brown. Which is 7582. Oh, let's just throw that anywhere. So Yana got 37 first, Julia. Thank you. Now we're going to use chestnut brown. All right, just going to let this run for a little bit. Now we're going to use a little bit darker. And we're going to go with this one. Which is black brown. 4625. go back to our original color, which was 7582. Let's just do this one. Aw, that's so sweet. Want her eyes to resemble the owl's eyes. All right, last chance to get your numbers in. I'm going to say stop, stop, stop. When I say stop, that will be the last chance to get your number in, and then I'm going to roll it. So 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last chance to get your number in to win Monja's book. All right. All right, so the number we have is 45, so the closest without going over 45. All right, so Julia is the closest without going over 45. None of you went over 45, but Julia is closest. All right, so Julia, I will message you that PDF. And congratulations. The next one I will do at 5 minutes before finishing the stream. So again, the book that we're giving away so that you can look at it on her Etsy is the Color My Dreams Fantasy Water Realm 1. This is a PDF, so you can print it yourself on whatever paper you want to print it on. All right. So congratulations, Julia. Yeah. All right. Now we're going to go in with a gray. We're going to do her eyes, and then we'll do her lips. And my pencil sharpener's being a pain, so we'll just put it in the electric sharpener and call it good. All right, white. There it is. It's like, where did the white go? So for all of the people that are here that normally come in on Saturday and Sunday, before next weekend, my question to you is, what set of pencils should I keep out to color PDFs? So the cardstock I use is either coloring paper cardstock, so colored pencil cardstock, or I will use my Nina cardstock. So those are the papers that I will use for the next couple of months, but I need to know what set of pencils I should keep out. Hello, Mandy. Welcome, welcome. And you're perfectly fine, Kim. It's okay. All right. And so there's her eyes done. I'm going to take a little bit of that light skin tone there, and we're going to do her eyelids. And the corners of her eyes. Okay. Now for her lips, we're going to, what color should we do her lips? I think. Hello, Alex. Welcome, welcome. It was house hunting. You know how that goes, right? 7619. All right, so we're going to go with kind of an orangey terracotta kind of color for her lips. So the biggest set I have is my Brute Funer 520s. So that is very possible. I like my Brute Funer 520s. So. And they all work pretty good on cardstock. So. Yeah, I've got the 300 colors, and I've got the 260 or 280 colors and that sort of thing. But the biggest set I have is the 500 set for the Brute Funers. I've also got the Felissimo set, which is a large set too. So I'm going from light to dark on her lips just so that I can get the highlights right. All right, so the next one we're going to use is a little bit of burnt ochre, which is 180. Yeah, my brain goes 6 million miles a minute on different parts and aspects and things like that. And of course, Bob is getting stressed about it, so. And I don't want him stressed out about it, so I just let it be. Let it be. Let it be. Oh. I do not. Those are the ones that I do not have. Do not have the black barrel colors. I have plenty of other black barrels, and I have noticed that they all seem to come from the same place, so I didn't buy the others. Yeah, I'm going to be coloring only on cardstock because I'm going to be packing all my books. I find that, I can pretty much color most things with a smaller set. However, there are some pastel colors and that sort of thing in the larger sets that I might want to have available. So depends upon the page. Nice. All right, and the last color we're going to use on her lips is dark red orange, which is 484. Some of my pencils, that sharpener doesn't like them. So far, I haven't had any breakage issues with these pencils, which is great. I'm going to actually check something since I have it up already. Yeah, the promotion ended on these. I thought I'd check for you. Wasn't sure if the promotion ended last week or not with these pencils. Exactly. That's my worry too is I have so many that trying to decide which ones to leave out. Can be quite difficult. Yeah, I might just leave out the brutes. Now, if I wanted to, be cruel to myself, I'd leave my Prismas out, but I don't want to be cruel to myself. I have enough stress. I don't need to be stressing over the pencils not working the way I want them to. I find the Prismacolors work a little bit better in coloring books than on cardstock. Um, yeah, with the Brute Funer 520s, it has more than enough colors to do skin. And next week or next month is going to have a lot of skin, so the artist that I'm going to feature next month has a lot of fairies and a lot of faces. Yeah, I've got the 520. And it's a little bit too big to fit in a box anyway, so it'd be a good one to leave out. Okay. Now I'm just blending it with the light skin. Like so. And then we're going to dust it off because we don't want her lipstick all over her face. All right, now for the tears, we're going to start with 4189, which is a weird color to start with, but you'll understand it once I get there. That's 2463. So it's this one, which is deep sea green. Take care, Dawn. Thank you for popping in. And I'm just doing the dark edge of the tear lines. With the deep sea green. And then we're going to come in with a very, very pale blue, which is 635, which is light blue. Just on the edge. We're also going to come up into the eye structure here with a little bit of that blue. So then we're going to dust that away, and then we're going to come back with the white. Fix that. Put that away. Those I need to put away still. Like so. I need a little bit of this one. Like so. Alright, so there's her face. Now we're going to start doing her feathers. So I want to start with cork. This is 4665. We probably won't get all of her feather things done, but I want to get the ones on her eyes done, and then we'll start working on the owl's face. And at least get that done. We may need to do a work in progress Wednesday and finish this one next week. Okay. Now I want earthy tan. Wow, that is something to be proud of. Was it that there was nothing there that was worth buying, or you were restricting yourself and behaving? Because sometimes there's just nothing there worth buying. You were behaving, okay. I just want a little bit of a darker brown. So I'm just going to come in with just a little bit darker, and I'm going to use that black brown. Well, a lot darker, but I'm going to use a little bit of that black brown in the bottom areas here. Once I blend it in with the next color, the brown, the deepness of the brown will loosen up a little bit. Nice. Well, I'm glad you were able to behave yourself. I am not one of those people that's very good at behaving myself when there's things on sale, in especially crafty things. So you're better than me. So nice. As you can probably tell when I started doing my coupons again, there are just some coupons I cannot resist and I buy them. Like these pencils. They are actually working really nicely. I'm quite surprised with how inexpensive they were and how nice they work. However, I have another set of Four Candies pencils, the mechanical ones, and they work really nicely too. So I had high hopes for these, and they are definitely working out. All right, now I'm going to take that gray. So this is, actually I think I want a beige gray, not the cold gray. So I need this one, I think. 2331, yeah. So I'm going to take a beige gray. Yeah, I have issues when it comes to colored pencils. I do not deny it. I collect all of them. These are set done by Four Candies. It's a 120 set. I got them on Amazon because I had a coupon. I did check, but the coupon is no longer valid. So because I was away last week, I didn't do the coupons because I didn't have that availability on the laptop I had with me. It's a work laptop, and I didn't feel comfortable doing um, personal stuff on it. All right, and there we have her feathers. Now, just want to do a little tiny bit more with that medium brown. So the coupons didn't get done last week. Yes, my enabler post. My enabler post that I do put, the coupons on there are US, but they also sometimes do work in Canada and in Europe, so do give them a try even if you're not US based, because sometimes they are available for elsewhere. Okay, so now we're going to work on his face, and we're going to take warm gray, warm brown gray 408. Hello, Catherine. And I'm just going to fill in this part. I don't think I'm going to get the owl done before the end of the month, since tomorrow's the end of the month. But I did get 4 of the prompts done. Welcome back, Sue. I'm going to tone that down a little bit. That looks awfully bright. Uh, 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 uh. Oh, that's a little bit better. That's a little better. My exposure is a little too high, and it's on auto exposure, so it keeps on readjusting itself. There, that's better. And because I have the light on, it has a bit of a glare on the lighter colors. Yeah, I get tempted all the time. That's how I ended up finding out about the Woomer colored pencils, is because I had a coupon for them a couple of years ago, and I got tempted, so I bought them. Like, well, Now I'm using 4260, which is what color is this one? Earthy tan. So I got a hold of the rail, Amtrak, to find out if we could travel via the railroad with our sugar glider. And we cannot. So we will be driving that 30-hour drive, which should be interesting. I was very upset that they said no. It would have made things so much easier. Told me if it wasn't a cat or a dog, you can't take it on board. It's like, but it's smaller than that. She's quiet. She never leaves her cage. I can even put her in a carrier and have her stay in that. I can even put her on a pouch and on under my shirt, and you won't even notice she's there. But I'm not that deceptive. It's fine. We will drive. It's just more of a pain than we wanted, but that's all right. Yep. Yeah, they sleep all day. They're awake at night. They're nocturnal little animals. Um, we will see. The company we got her from no longer exists, and I don't know if they have that ability out in Wisconsin. They have different rules about exotic pets out there, and the sale of exotic pets out there. So I don't know. We would have to see what the rules are. She seems quite happy without Fred, so she got over Fred really quick. She was sad for a couple of days, but she seems to have gotten over it really quick. Probably because she gets all the treats now. Yeah, she's not overly noisy. They play in their wheel, and every once in a while, Fred and her used to get into fights and sit there and bark at each other, little squabbles. But she doesn't make a whole lot of noise by herself. If she's not feeling well, she'll let out little yips every once in a while, but all right, now we're going to use a little bit of this one. I want a dark brown, but not a red brown. I use 2479, which is a brown gray. She's getting much better with handling and that sort of thing as well, since Fred passed away. So she was not very good with being handled when Fred was alive. So but it still bummed me out that we couldn't take the train, because now we have to drive 30 hours, because you can't take the and put them on the plane either. And they're too small to fit in to be put in the pet section under the plane type thing. She would suffocate. The pressure would pop her, little being. I know my ears go insanely sore after a long flight. I can imagine what their little supersonic little ears do. Just coming through and making sure I've got the feathers standing out where they need to stand out. So we don't want this to look like a flat. Okay. Now for his beak, I'm going to use 137. My goodness, time flies. It's almost 4 o'clock. I've gotten barely anything done on this. All right, now we're going to use this one. No, 218. This one. 1495, which is deep yellow. The first one I used was golden yellow. And then bright orange. And then we're going to come back with that yellow. Like that. Then we're going to do his eyes. This one. 7574. 7572. Yes, okay. So we're going to use the caramel and then the deep ochre. All right, Kim, thank you so much for coming and hanging out. I will be doing another giveaway here in just a second if you want to stick around for that. The giveaway, of course, is a copy of Monja's underwater book. So it's a copy of her Color My Dreams Fantasy Water Realm 1. So if you haven't looked it up already, you can do that by typing in !Monja into chat. You will get a link for her Etsy. And I'm giving away the full book, the full PDF. And we're going to do a rolling count. So anything, put your numbers in from 1 to 50. If you have already won, of course, don't put your number in, but because it's the same thing. 1 through 50, any repeats, the first one to put the number in keeps it. What else? Try not to chat during the giveaway. All right, so get your numbers in. I say go, go, go for all those numbers to get in there. Let's go. Go, 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 go. Get it done. then after I'm done with this owl's eyes here, I'm going to call it a day. And go fold some laundry and make dinner. So everybody get your numbers in from 1 through 50. I will do a random number generator roll. And I need black. And I will finish this page up. I will try to get some of it done off stream, but if not, I will have a work in progress Wednesday this month, and we will try to get it finished then. All right. Okay, so I'm going to zoom it out. So you can see how she looks so far. All right, and then we're going to do the number roll. Okay. All right, so stop, stop, stop. Everybody that has put in your number, anybody that hasn't put in your number, please get your number in now. I'm going to count down from 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. And I am going to roll. The number is 12. So whoever is closest without going over the number 12. And it does look like it is Chrissy. I could be wrong, but it looks like Chrissy to me. So Chrissy, Wilcox Mama, if you can please email me by typing in exclamation point, email me. And I will get that book out to you. And I will put all these pencils away after stream because I've got a mess on my desk again. All right, so just to recap, what have I been doing? All right, so just to recap the things that we have taken care of so far this month. I did finish the underwater scene. So I got boat done. And of course, this one was also for, what was it for? Oh, now I gotta find my bingo card too. Exhausted. So this one was for exhausted and boat. This one here was for jewelry, for her jewelry. This one here was for minimal and jewelry. So, but it was for minimal. This one here was for mountains and trees. And this one here, of course, is for owl. So I got those ones done. So we've got 2 bingos and four, yeah, four of the Wheel of Colors, and I'm working on the fifth. Hello, Dion. Welcome, welcome. I think it's exclamation point. Yeah, there we go. There's my email. So I will continue to work on this one once we get her taken care of. We will be doing a brand new artist next month. Next month is April, and April, of course, is my birth month, so I may be taking off a little bit of time here and there throughout the month getting things packed. All right. Yes, all of them are from Monja Gates. So all of these are done by Monja. So this one here comes from Color My Dreams. This one here comes from Color My Dreams Christmas 2. This one here also comes from Color My Dreams. She's the Snow Queen. This one here comes from Color My Dreams Faces 2. And the owl comes from Color My Dreams Air Fantasy Realm 1. Yes, these are all Monja pages. What did I miss? All right. Did I miss Julia's birthday? What? Julia, did I miss your birthday? I have been so scatterbrained. Um, but yeah. It is mine and Emily's, um, Emily Illustrators, and oh my goodness, she's going to shoot me for forgetting her online name. But there's three different YouTubers that I keep my eyes on, whose birthdays are all in April. So April is an awesome birthday month. It's today? Oh my goodness. I am so sorry, Julia. Well, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Julia. Happy birthday to you. Sorry, I did not realize it was your birthday. It is, like I said, I am all over the place, so I haven't gotten any of my notifications. So I am so sorry that I didn't get to it. All right, guys, so I will send out those books to those that won. Next month, we will be coloring, and this is a name that you can look up for next month. So I'm just going to grab her name because I love her work. No, that's not what I want to do. I don't want to send you a link to it on my computer. I just want to send you the name. So this is the artist that we are going to be coloring next month. And if you have her work, you can join us. I have, let's see, I think there's a page here. I'm just going to take a look at it and see if there's a page with her email or her website on it. So www.meadowhaven.net. So www. And her Etsy shop is called Meadow Haven. So if you look it up on Etsy, it's called Meadow Haven. Is it Dion's birthday too? My goodness, I'm missing everybody's birthday. Yeah, I thought yours was at the start of April, Dion. Okay. Well, happy birthday if I miss it. I am a scatterbrain for these past few weeks, so I am so sorry if I have missed your birthday. I know that a lot of you, I don't miss them normally. I have things that tell me all the time whose birthday it is. I can't believe I missed anybody's birthday. But that is the artist that I am going to be coloring next month. That's what I thought. Okay. I knew that it was before mine, but it was still in April. I have a friend whose birthday is April Fool's Day, and I can't, for the life of me, remember which one. I know the day. I can see her face, but it's been a long time since I saw her, so my brain's not telling me who she is. And it's just because my brain's scattered all over the place. Okay. All right, everyone. I do thank you all very much for coming and hanging out. Of course, always remember to like, comment, and subscribe to any YouTube artist that you enjoy. If you do win a prize, do make sure that you email me so that I can send you the information. You can also message me on Instagram or Discord your email address. These are large files, so I will have to send them via email. All right, with that, always remember to relax, color, and stay safe, everyone. Until next time, bye bye for now.